welcome. It's still Jinsei Matters with Roy. Hello, guys. How are you doing? How has been your day? Yeah, a new week started today again, and wow, gradually, December is also moving again. So, briefly, guys, what do I want to share with you this evening in Japan time is something on multitasking. Yeah, I know it's a very common word. We are familiar with it. Trying to do more than one thing, trying to do more than one task at a time. That's multitasking is. So now we all believe that, oh, I can do this and I can do this. I can juggle multiple things, multiple tasks at the same time. But the thing is, have you actually thought of it that how easy is it multitask? You want to do dishes, you want to eat, watch the TV at the same time. While you're eating, you want to watch the television. But you know that you cannot successfully do two at the same time and achieve minimal optimal results. The thing is, while let's say for example you are eating and you're watching television, one will affect the other. It's either as you are eating, you miss one of the things being done on the television. Maybe you're watching the news or you're watching a movie. Particular, let's say for example, you might miss a particular word or a particular chat, a particular conversation, a particular scene that is being on the television show or on the movie you're watching. And while you are eating, you will not be able to concentrate. Yeah, I learned this. This is one of the things I actually learned today while taking a particular course. Yeah, so the lesson here is that I've also always thought that I've always been thinking that I can multitask. I can, especially as a mom, you're in the kitchen, you want to do the laundry, you want to do dishes, you want to cook. At the same time, you're still trying to fix one or two things in the room and the likes. This is actually very common among moms, yeah, trying to juggle one than one task. But the thing is that, if you will be able to focus on one particular thing at a time, then it will improve our efficiency. Hey, hello. Welcome and thank you so much for joining me on this live session. Yeah, so I was talking about multitasking and the effects and how possible is it to multitask. So, as I was saying, the thing is that it will always be a very good one to achieve maximal results. It's always good when we focus on one particular task first before moving on to the second one. Oh, hello from Japan. Wow, you're watching me from Japan. Nice to meet you. Thank you very much for connecting. Yeah, so I was talking about multitasking. So, for example, you want to do the laundry, you want to do dishes and likes. I think one of the ways for you to be able to achieve maximal results is for you to be able to finish a particular task first before you move on to the next. You trying to do more than one at a time, one with the other. But if you will be able to focus on one particular in a singular task, complete that particular task first before you move to the next one. This is when you can achieve maximal results. For example, you want to eat and you want to watch the television. Why not eat first? Finish eating and then you can start to watch the television. Okay, you want to like maybe you're in the kitchen as a mom, you're in the kitchen and you want to do the laundry. So, the thing is, why not complete whatever you want to do, whatever in the kitchen, complete that particular task, and then move on to the next? Because you trying to juggle more than one. Fine, you might be able to achieve the two, but one will delay the other. So here is an example. You want to, the example I actually got today was the person, the instructor said, you try to write a sentence. For example, you'll try to write a sentence. My name is, I want to write Jinsei matters with Roy. And then the second line, you write numbers, maybe numbers 1 to 10. After writing Jinsei matters with Roy, then you write numbers 1 to 10 on below. You know, you've been able to successfully write Jinsei matters with Roy before writing numbers 1 to 10. Now, consider you writing on another line, you write J and write 1 and then write I. You want to write Jinsei matters with Roy, but you have to write it one by one. And then after writing one letter, you write one number, you write the next letter, write the next number, you see, when you compare the time it will take you to write these two, to combine writing letters and figures together, you will see that there is a difference between you trying to write the letters first before writing the numbers. And that is where it is. You will be able to complete this task, but one will delay the other. Unlike you completing a particular task first before moving on to the next task. So if you have some courses you want to learn, for example, finish one particular course first and then move to the other one, because even for me, I am also guilty of this. And since I learned this today, I actually came to the realization that, I think it's actually better to complete a particular thing first, to complete a particular task first before starting a new one. That is when you can that's when you can actually mark yourself that I was able to do this. I've been able to do this. Instead of I started this, I attempted this, and you have so many attempts. You have so many things that you've attempted, but there is no there is nothing, there is not been able to successfully complete anything. So that was the lesson I learned today, and I thought to share with you guys. Um, as the new year is approaching, of course, 2024 is almost winding up. But as the new year is approaching, you might need to sit down and plan. Okay, what do I want to achieve first? After that, what you might need to actually write a list of the things, of the goals you want to achieve. Okay, maybe based on order of on based on how you prioritize them, based on how important they are to you. You list them out, maybe from the simplest to the most difficult, or from the most difficult to the simplest. You might need to write them down, and then okay, if I'm able to successfully complete this particular task, I am going to move on to the next task. If I'm able to successfully complete this, then I'm going to move on to this. Even if you are interested in doing the second one, if you are interested in attempting the second or the third task, but the fact that you want to complete the first one, it will inspire you, it will ginger you to focus more on the first task, because you know that you cannot move on to the second task if you have not been able to complete the first task. And that is the beauty of focus. That's the beauty of you being able to do one particular thing first. Hello, thank you so much for me on this live session. Please let me know where you're watching from. I'm so happy connecting with you. And if you're able to learn one or two things from this live session, please feel free to share it out to your friends, colleagues at work, your siblings, or any other person that you feel might benefit greatly from this live stream. So as I was saying, that rather than juggling multiple things, multiple tasks, focus on a single task. You being able to complete, oh, you're Japanese too? Wow. Konnichiwa. Okay. Let me konbanwa. Yeah, konbanwa. Ajime mashite. Reda san desu. Dozo yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Okay, so I just introduced myself in Japanese. Okay. So let me know where you're watching from in Japan, and if you have anything, any content you or any topic you would like me to talk about, please feel free to let me know in the comment section. So as I was saying, that multitasking is multitasking can be, it can really be, how to put that, multitasking can, it can be, it can, you might be, we are always, especially for moms, we are always finding ourselves in this kind of situation. So if you're a mom watching this, maybe watching the replay of this live session, please let me know, what do you do to actually complete your faster, so that you can move on to the next one, because that's just the best thing. Complete one task before moving on to the other. And for people who are like me, when I'm eating, I like to do other things. I think we will not be maximizing our time that way. Rather, let's focus. If you want to eat, eat. Complete, finish eating your food before you start watching the movie, because before you start watching the television or doing other things, because that way you will not be able to have a full attention. You will not be able to give full attention to one particular thing. But if you are able to complete one task before moving to the other one, that is when you can easily achieve success in that particular task. And that is all from me to you today. Let me know if you have any question or you have something to talk about it. I would like to connect with you. I would like to learn from you. And I'm sure others who will be watching the replay of this live show will also have one or two things to learn from you. And if you have been able to benefit from this live session, let me know in the comment section, and feel free to share this live stream to others. Thank you so for joining me. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And guys, don't forget the Japanese greetings I shared last week. Yeah, so if today is your first time, can you look my previous live streams where I talked about greetings in Japanese, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night in Japanese. Yeah, hello, nice meeting you, connecting with you. Let me know where you're watching me from. So briefly before I leave, let me just make a recap of the greetings, of the Japanese greetings that I have learned. Um, Good morning, ohayo gozaimasu. Good afternoon, konnichiwa. Good evening, konbanwa. Good night, oyasumi nasai. We have see you, matane. See you later. Oh, you're Japanese too. Wow, nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. Thank you so much for joining me. And then we have see you next week. See you next week in Japanese is Mataraishu. And yeah, which other greeting? We also have these common greetings. Otsukare Otsukare des in Japanese means well done for your hard work. Yeah, it means well done for your hard work. All right, guys, I'll be stopping here for today. Till I come your way again, still Jinsei Matters with Roy. Feel free to check my other contents and let me know what you think. Bye, guys.